So I met the one girl at a wedding, the girl from Huntsville. Technically, she wasn't from Huntsville. She was from Fayetteville, Tennessee, but she we're because we're all part of the same religion, so I guess the coincidence wasn't quite as extreme. But the I met Allison from Fayetteville. Her she now lives in Huntsville. She got married and they live in Huntsville. I think her I met the first girl, Allison, at a wedding in Michigan, and then we dated. You know, in '97, it would have been. No, it would have been. Was it '96? I think it was December of '96 that I met her. No, no, it wasn't. It was December of '97. Um, because she drove down in May of '98 when I got baptized. She came down to my baptism. So she we in the '90s you didn't have cell phones with free long distance, so you still had to figure out how to communicate. And so I mean, my phone bills were so high then. And I remember we used to go to the gas station, and you remember those, you'd scratch to get a code, you enter the code, and it reduces the long distance charge. 1010 220, or you dial 1010 220 before you dialed the number, and it changed the rate. And so you'd always try to find those penny a minute cards, and what else did we try to do? Oh, that's why I got an email. Well, excuse me, I already had an email, but I used it to email her. I really didn't use the email very much back then, right? But what I did do is install a program called ICQ, and ICQ was kind of one of the original instant messaging programs. And in fact, they just shut their doors like a month ago, 2 months ago. But so that's how we chatted back and forth with ICQ. And I remember, man, hearing that noise. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, God, that was heaven, You're so excited because you wanted to, oh, God, then finally they replied. But, you didn't have a phone to hear the uh-oh. You had to make sure your computer was on and connected to the internet. So it wasn't like you're just sitting there doing house chores waiting for the uh-oh. You had to, log in. And, you just couldn't tie up the phone line to wait for the uh-oh, the message. Because, you had to connect your computer to the phone. And you're blocking incoming calls. Most of the time, though, you just got kicked off when somebody called. Man, the horrors of '90s internet use. But we didn't. And I haven't been to Huntsville since 2000, so I would have no idea. I went to Huntsville for her wedding in 2000, Allison's. But part of the, we didn't stay together, but with ICQ, you could put in similar interests. So I put in my religion type and found a bunch of names because you could put in your interests, certain points of interest. Well, because I searched for my interest, it pulled up a long list of names, and I just mass added everyone. Back in the wild, wild west of the internet, you would add random people, right? So that's what I did. Well, one of the random people I added was Hillary, the girl that lived in Gadsden. Now, Hillary grew up in the Illinois, but her grandfather and mother's side of the family were from Gadsden. In fact, he was the owner of the Piggly Wigglies in that Gadsden area. I thought that was pretty funny. I never heard of a Piggly Wiggly, but that's the first time. And what's even more interesting is her grandpa has a Wikipedia page. There's a long story as to why. I won't get into that part. But in the Wikipedia, it talked about how he moved from New York to Gadsden and started a grocery store chain, franchise. So that's kind of cool. But because he died not long ago, around COVID, I think. But in anyways, that was my story of the two girls and how I started using the internet. And even more weird than that story, I mean, there's a lot of weird kind of spin-offs in the story, but one of the weird things was, well, here's the funny part of it. So the couple that I met Allison at, where they got married, the wife of the couple that got married, I was at a religious event with her and my other older friend, the mom of the groom, and I was showing them the picture of my girlfriend and her two roommates. Well, her two roommates were single, and one of them was a black woman, very beautiful black woman. Um, the wife saw the how beautiful that woman was and asked if she could keep the picture. I said sure. So she took the picture and brought it back to her brother, and he lived in Green Bay area. So and they lived in the gas inn, and somehow I gave her brother was interested in meeting the girl, so I passed along that girl's phone number, or I guess it would be my girlfriend's. Like, you remember, you had a home phone, you didn't have a cell phone, you didn't have three individual phones, right? You had one phone, and so so he ended up calling and talking to that black woman, and they would, since it's a religious, we call it brothers and sisters. So the brother called the sister, and they ended up getting married. We didn't get married. Now, again, the couple, the first girlfriend, came to the couple's wedding. But we didn't stay together, the first girlfriend. But I was still friends with the couple and the mom. I was really good friends with the mother of the couple. She was kind of my mom, right? My spiritual mom. And it was the second girlfriend's roommate that ended up marrying the couple from the first girlfriend's wedding. So that's kind of a weird little twist to it all. And we didn't stay together, me and the girl. I went to a 2-week. Back in the 90s, I was a full-time minister, and I went to a minister schooling for 2 weeks. And it was during that schooling. It was in Canada, funny enough. That was way up in Sudbury, Ontario, in January, like freezing cold, snowy craziness. It was during that time frame that Hillary decided to just, without telling me, disappear. And the only reason I knew what had happened is because we shared an email. And so I logged into the email and saw a deleted email that was from her sister, and they were discussing me and why to leave, to end the relationship. But Hillary never actually told me she was ending the relationship. So it was, to this day, that's the only way I knew. But yeah, no, that was my story of those folks. But that ICQ program is also where Tammy, my future wife, I would meet. Tammy, it gets more confusing, trust me. So one of the men that I mass added with the similar religious interest, his name was Steve, or Steven. I don't know which one it was, Steve or Steven. I never spoke to the guy. I only actually spoke to the ladies generally. But in this case, Steve's and his best friend came to Joplin. Steve's best friend married my wife's best friend, Tammy. So my wife's Tammy and her best friend's Tammy. Steve's best friend married my wife's best friend, Tammy. When they came to the wedding, Steve met my wife. Steve wanted to have a relationship with my wife. So she's, from what I can kind of gather and remember, is that she wasn't interested in a long distance relationship because she couldn't really get into character references. You can't really know a character really long distance easily. So he gave her my ICQ number as a character reference. So it's someone that could vouch for him. Well, I don't know if it was a mistake. He maybe gave the wrong number, or he just randomly spammed her some freaking numbers. I don't know. All I know is Tammy, my future wife, would end up messaging me, asking me about the Steve guy, if I could fill her in with a character reference. And I'm like, I don't know this guy. I've never talked to him. He's on my ICQ list, but I've never spoken to him. So that turned into, chatting back and forth with her. And this is when I was already living in Ohio. This would have been in January, the first week of January of 2000, the year 2000. And we were chatting. We had similar music interests, kind of obscure, more and more obscure music. And that kind of spurred a, wow, kind of, this person's kind of cool, kind of, at least in my eyes, I was like, I kind of find this to be fascinating. So, we chatted for hours that night. I remember it was quite exciting. Then we exchanged pictures. I don't know if y'all ever did any dating online, but there's that point where you start to change pictures. So she sent me her picture, and she kind of had a look like she was what is the word? It was a style I wasn't really interested in, right? That kind of late '90s look where the girls they looked more. Oh gosh, what's the term? Kind of pixie hair, kind of Lilith Fair looking. I don't know, just not my look, So it's funny. I said to her, "Hey, I have a roommate that's really looking to get married. He's really looking into finding that right woman." So they kind of started talking for a few months, and then there we go. And then I don't know, maybe a couple months later, March, April, it turned out that they were calling each other, and she trying to get YouTube set up better. I picked up the phone and started talking to my wife, and then from there she kind of started calling for me and not him, and then the rest is history. We were married in January 8th of 2001, so about a year after meeting. Only probably several months of just talking on the phone. I did fly and meet Tammy September 1st. I worked for Airborne Express in Wilmington, Ohio, and we could fly for free using their jet plane that flew the cargo, and you sit in the cockpit with the pilots. I don't think you can do that anymore. I would assume they probably ended that with 9/11. Having that kind of access to the pilots. But it was nice. Flew in for free to Kansas City, spent the weekend with Tammy, flew back. About a month later, I moved to Missouri, and then 2 months later, we were married. 3 months. That's story time for you, folks. And I never used ICQ again after the moving to Missouri. I installed it again a few years later, but I had no reason to talk to anybody. And it was kind of went dead, and they just killed the program. You got it, Cars fan? Is it straightened out? You've got the stories that flow smoothly? And here's another element of the story, too. When I went to Allison's wedding in 2000, before I went and met Tammy and married her, we went to Allison's wedding. Well, there we met this group of ladies, or sisters, and Mary and her roommate, Beretta. Mary was Allison's best buddy. And so me and Chad, my roommate, went down there, and Chad started talking to this young girl named Beretta, real cute girl. And Mary was a cute girl too, don't get me wrong. After the wedding, we went out to eat. We went bowling. And Chad's like, "Don't talk to Beretta, just talk to Mary." I'm really interested in Beretta, and every time we go out, you're always talking, and the girls talk to you and not to me. So I said, sure, I'll just not talk to Beretta. So we're bowling, and I'm just kind of sitting there chilling, doing my thing, and um, they want us to go back to their apartment with them, and got to hang out more. And they lived in Birmingham. And Birmingham, I think, is what, 3 hours south or 2 hours south of Huntsville. So we drove down to Birmingham. We stayed the night. We went back. I don't think we drank. I think maybe if we did, it was light drinking. And we just hung out in the apartment and slept. And then the next day we got up and I think we hung out and we went out. I remember we went out to eat the Macaroni Grill. I never heard of Macaroni Grill before, but and when we were out to eat, the four of us, Beretta wanted no conversation with Chad anymore at this point. She only wanted to conversate with me, no matter how hard I tried to derail the conversation back to Chad. She just had all the interest in me. And I wasn't interested in her because her music styles were so kind of, what's the word? I didn't like vulgarity in music, swearing, and so she listened to a lot of music with vulgarity in it. And I just was turned off by that. And so I didn't have any interest in her, but she was a very cute girl. And so I kind of wish, and by the end of it, yeah, she was wanting to make out and all kinds of bad stuff. And, bad stuff is, again, bad is in that it was not what Chad would want. I spoke to her again a few times, the Brita girl, but I thought I was, at this point, getting deeper into my relationship with Tammy, and that kind of took off. Tammy was more into my style of music, and that's why it was more of an interest to me. Woo! There we go. I have a lot more energy, and I feel good. I took the work to, I took off. I took off and slept all day, so I'm not usually lately, guys. I've been dragging. I've been so tired. I have no energy. I just not want to go live and sell. I mean, I want to go live and sell, but I don't have the energy to have energy. I don't ever know what happened to Britta, to be honest with you. Oh, I forgot to finish the story. So, when me and there's more to this story. That was just setting up the story about Mary, the characters in this vein of the story. So Mary and Beretta, I never spoke to Beretta again, but Mary joined me and my wife on our honeymoon in Cedar Point, Ohio, a year later. So we didn't, or was it a year later? No, it was, a year later after this event when we went to Mary's apartment. We got married in January 2001, but we didn't, it was cold in January. So we went to Eureka Springs for 2 nights on the weekend and had like a little getaway after we got married, but then I had to go right back to work. Well, I used some vacation time to go on an official trip where we went up through Des Moines, Minneapolis to Duluth. We went camping in the Porcupine Mountains up near Houghton. And then, is it Houghton? And then we went to Sault Ste. Marie, met my parents. Tammy got to meet my parents and my sisters and friends up there. Then we went down to my hometown of East Tawas, kind of just did a little tourist thing. And then we went down to Cedar Point, Ohio, and we stayed. We had like a 78-year-old black sister with us too, and she wanted to go on our trip, so we took this woman with us. Got a hotel room, but we wanted. I remember oh my gosh, we had sex in the car because and in Cedar Point in the parking lot because we couldn't because the woman was there. so we kind of yeah. And Mary met us and went to the roller coaster park. So, and then after the roller coaster park, me, Mary, and Tammy went to a karaoke bar and sang karaoke. And I remember there was some guy there trying to have sex with my wife Tammy. And so it was weird. So after we were leaving, he stops us and confronts us, and he was trying to fight me for my wife. It was very bizarre. It was craziness. And I remember I bought a Cedar Point sweatshirt, and he grabbed it and tore the damn pocket on it. I still have it. In fact, it was hanging in the closet. I noticed somebody sewn it together and fixed it after all these years. And I don't think I've ever seen Mary again after that. But I have spoken to her through the years. She lives, and I've spoken to Mike Z about Mary because she was a music promoter in the Nashville area, and Mike Z's from the Nashville area, and and she was in one of the towns that Mike lived in or near him. I can't remember now. Every time I tell a story of Mike, I forget. And I just spoke to Mary about last year sometime. Caught up with her after maybe 20 years. Um, she didn't live much longer after that, sadly. Um, she moved back to I think she was from the Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and she moved back home there and ended up dying probably not long after. So there's the storytelling. Sorry, I was getting a little more energy tonight, so you'll get a story. Hey, guys haven't got stories lately. I've not been in the energy. I do have another break that you guys probably don't, Cards fan don't care about. I have a box of I got a box of 24 Bowman Draft Sapphire. I meant to get on. I was off work today, so I used one of my free days off. um, I took using one of my free days. I just been working. They making us work overtime. My shift's different, and I'm getting off at 8 p.m. sometimes later. So and then I'm going live, and it's throwing off my sleep pattern. It's really creating a storm of craziness. So I just needed a rest. I just needed to catch up. Literally the last 2 or 3 weeks with the holidays and everything. Even with that extra day off, I didn't really. It's just been chaos. So today was nice. I tell you, I just got extra sleep. I walked down and got my medicine situation straightened out because I was out of meds for a while, and getting everything lined up so I could get all my meds and the doctor stuff. And oh man, it's just not been easy. And then switching from one Walgreens to the other, that Walgreens, the doctor was on vacation and it's closed for a week, and I can't get my medicine. Of course, it's like both times the end of the month, and that's when my stuff renews. And it's been so hard to get my freaking medicine. And then there's 4 different prescriptions, and all are coming due not at the same time. So I got to walk back and forth. And I probably need to walk anyways, but it's freezing cold with ice and snow, and I don't want to walk. Today it was 60 degrees, so it was really nice. In fact, I was going to wait till Monday and just work, but I need the medicine. So I walked there and then went to the Chinese buffet, which is probably not something I should eat because of all the carbs. I don't typically eat Chinese buffet, and you typically overeat when you eat Chinese buffet. But I don't know. I don't like Chinese buffet either. I absolutely hate it. But it was one of the closer thing to my house. My other option was Sonic. I'm not really a big fan of Sonic. In fact, on my new phone, I don't have the Sonic app that I got. I got this in December of 23. So I've had this a year and a month, and I didn't reinstall the Sonic app. That tells me I've not eaten Sonic for 1 year. Because I only use the app to order ahead of time because you get 50% off the drinks. And I used to get those big, freaking huge drinks, but they're sugar drinks. So I stopped drinking sugar drinks. And I've probably been longer than a year that I've been to Sonic. And Sonic is literally, I can open my door and almost see the back of Sonic. And so it's that close. And the other option was Slosky's, which, funny enough, the first time I ever ate Slosky's was when I went and visited Hillary in Gadsden. I'd never heard of Schlosky's, and she took me there the first time. And it was so kind of that 90s trendy, that kind of thing. And she also took me to my first Starbucks in Chicago. It was in a base of a skyscraper. I hated Starbucks after that. I did not like the corporateness of it, and I didn't like the trendiness of it. And I've never ate Starbucks, drank there again. My wife went all the time. I shouldn't say I never did. My wife went there and picked me up one right before she left me. In fact, that was one of the last places we went together. She went out and parked in front of the Starbucks, went in, she grabbed me some drink. It was nice of her, but I never went to Starbucks myself. I'll clarify that. I just don't like it. I don't think, anyways. I don't, and then, so Slosky's is probably the next closest restaurant. And then Moe's, which is like a southwestern thing, and then kind of like a Chipotle kind of, I guess. And then Jimmy John's, which I used to love Jimmy John's. I don't eat there that much anymore. And then as you're walking, the next closest is the Chinese buffet. Then the next is Pizza Hut or McDonald's. And I don't like Pizza Hut. And I love McDonald's, but I just didn't. So I chose Chinese one. All right, sorry, I know y'all want to break something. Okay, so we got archives we can do. We've got Heritage 22 high number, again chasing the same rookies. I got the update 22, and I still have one premium basketball mega and 2 elites that we can do. So we've got plenty of stuff, and I got a lot of shipping to do. I will probably not be live tomorrow. It's the Chiefs are playing, and then the Lions are playing. And of course, living in Chiefs land, I have a friend that wants to get together and watch the Chiefs and then the Lions. So, most likely, unless something crazy, he sounded pretty sick when I talked to him on the phone. So unless he bails, he bailed the last time, by the way, last week, my birthday weekend. We were supposed to hang out, and he got something. his son's college bowler. So, and it's up by Cards Fan. He goes to college at some college that has a bowling team. God damn it. I don't know. Let me see if he typed it. Oh, I think it's on the other side of, kind of closer to Indiana side. Yeah, it's not it. Now he said, damn it, he said the name, but he was on the phone. I'm trying to dig through. Let me look at the map. It may be in Indiana. Let me look. Let me just ask him. What do we want to do? We're limited again, so I see penguins coming and going. So oh man, I feel like I got a cramp. Well, I'm gonna do. How about this? Archives, Lunchbox, or High Heritage from 22. Oh my gosh, it's like I got a pimple on my chest too. Archives is your choice. Sorry, I don't mean to clear my throat like that, but man, it's draining. I It starts to get real choky, and I can't breathe, and I forget before I mute or whatever. Ooh. So let's do. I'm looking forward to the draft. Okay. Well, I don't know if I could try a full gamut of. I don't know if I got enough people for this. Maybe story time scaring people? I'm going to try it. Oh, Penguin's here. Let's do 11. It's gonna be tight. I'm trying to think if I want to go. I'm trying to remember the cost of these exactly. I can't find the because I got it from my I think they're I'm trying to I got it from my from Fanatics directly. So they charge not only shipping but also sales tax. So I only know what they cost before sales tax and shipping. But it's hard because it's a case of the tin and a case of the hobby. So the exact cost is tough, and I can't remember how I divided it with the hobby. I think I went 50-50. I'm just going to roll it and not worry. I think this is going to, because I've been doing it at 12 spots at the same price. But it's going to be harder tonight to do 12, but I want to keep as much credit in it. So you might be getting a deal on this one. So it might go back to the higher, it's just a shave higher. But let's try it. 11 spots. Two snake. You know, I have not spoken to Hillary since that time in 1999. I did Google her and found a potential. I'm pretty sure she got married, and how I found her. Can't remember where it was now. Maybe some platform. Her email was there, like Facebook, and her email. I emailed her, but of course she didn't respond back. So maybe she could have responded back. I was hoping that she would still, be like, yeah, it's been 25 years or how. No, I guess I'd be. I don't know when that was. Like a few years back, I tried to. This is my my turn. I do a song request. I subscribe to this guy. Oh, I don't have to show that. I can show this camera. So you get one song request or a song request. I don't know. Maybe you get multiples if he's got time, but it's my turn. So I go to the bathroom. Hey, I swear I need a adjustment. There goes my song. He just sang my song. He's saying, not the song I wanted because he didn't find it. He sang Rock and Roll McDonald's by Wesley Willis. I don't know if. I think the only other person in here would be. I don't think Lun's here. He just parks in here, I think. So it'd be Morgan. Oh, demons. Um, uh, Morgan, would you join a different product? So I guess that's why I wasn't in a hurry to finish my story and drop a line, because I could see the people in the room, and um, oh, my line isn't copying. Rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll McDonald's. Wesley Willis was a large black man from Chicago, I think, Illinois. Um, I believe he had. Um, this line's for archives, right? Okay. Um, and he was not schizophrenic. I think he was autistic, um, kind of functioning autistic, but really on the non, close to the non-functioning. I think. Um, he let me see where I want to make sure he's from. I think he. Rock and roll McDonald's. Um, oh, he was schizophrenic. Was an American musician diagnosed with schizophrenia in 1989. He began his career as an underground singer-songwriter as an outsider music tradition. Uh, let me see. I'm gonna skip through this. He would go on the streets, if I remember the story. I may need to reread it to get, maybe it's just folklore and I need to get the facts. But the folklore that I was always remembering is I thought he was autistic, but I guess he was schizophrenic. He would play on the streets of, was it Chicago? I didn't find that fact out. Yeah, Chicago. He would take his Casio keyboard and just sing like really crazy kind of songs. Like his songs are weird. Um, and then the one that I requested was Rock and Roll McDonald's. It's a pretty funny. I kind of get a kick out of it, but um, whoa. What? There used to be a rock. What? Used to be a Rock and Roll McDonald's in Chicago. What do you mean? Is it different? Like a special McDonald's or something? Gosh, the song is so funny too. It's. Oh, I don't think that's the same though. I don't think there is a connection, because Wesley Willis was kind of a more seedy kind of character. Like he wouldn't be respectable enough to. Here's what he looks like, and he'd always bang his head, so he's got that thing on his. Here, hold on. Let me. I'll play the Rock and Roll McDonald song. I doubt it'll flag. It's one of the few songs I can play by him that is not going to have vulgarity in it. Oh God. I'll take another spot. I want to break this. I don't think 6. Oh yeah, we're close enough. I'll take 2 though. Oh my God, some of the song names. Rock and Roll McDonald's, Rock and Roll McDonald's. Oh, okay, yeah, nothing to do with him. Oopsies. Oh, I'm like, what? I whoop Batman's ass. It's so funny. It's kind of, I whooped Spider-Man's ass. They threw me out of church. That's some of the song titles. I'm sorry that I got fat. Oh yeah, see, he's a lot of vulgarity. Oh my God. But Rock and Roll McDonald's is one that's not.
McDonald's is a place to rock. It is a restaurant where they buy food to eat. It is a good place to listen to the music. People flock here to get down to the rock music.
People get down to the rock music.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. McDonald's will make you fat.
They serve Big Macs. They serve quarter pounders.
They
will put pounds on you.
Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. McDonald's hamburgers are the worst. They are worse than Burger King. A Big Mac has 26 grams of fat. A quarter pounder has 28 grams of fat. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
You might be right, actually, that he's getting his reference from being in those.
Rock over London, rock on Chicago. Wheaties, represent champions.
Because he does mention that it's a place to rock. When did it say that restaurant opened that you sent me the link on? It's so bad though, but it's kind of intentionally bad, right? And it's funny, he sings about celebrities too, you know what I mean? I don't know some of the names, but Larry Nevers, Walter Budson, Rick Sims. Oh, Outburst, I think, is a artist, a singing. Urge Overkill, I think Urge Overkill is a Chicago band, if I'm not mistaken. Tammy Smith, I don't know who that is. Elvis Presley. Kris Kringle was a car thief. Oh, Eazy-E's a rapper. Jesus is the answer.
This is the song that I'm going to be singing to you, which is called Jesus is the Answer. Number 1, I'm going to do this song again. Number 2, I'm gonna do this song again all the way up your ass. And number 3, I'm gonna fuck your ass up like in a car crash.
Good Lord, that's why I don't listen to him. He's way too vulgar for me, but. Oh, okay. So, I guarantee you that's where he got that song from then. Rock and roll. God dang it. The only problem is I get the Rock and Roll McDonald song in it. Stuck in my head. I'm sure through the years you might have heard me break out in some Rock and Roll McDonald's. Rock and Roll McDonald's. McDonald's will put pounds on you. We've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 left. We can do it. Once we get some people in here. I'm going to work on posting this Bowman Draft Sapphire box. How far is either one of those? Are they both in Chicago? Rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll McDonald's. Oh man, I'm not tired actually. I'm used to being tired. That's a problem. Problem is, I'm not tired, and I don't work tomorrow. Forgot. I missed today. I think I still had one more day to work. I was happy to get off today. I'm gonna request it to be paid, of course, but oh, 27 minutes. Okay. So it's in the Chicago, or is it in a suburb? I can't remember what you said. You said it was. Oh, uh, Dearborn. Okay, so I googled it. Oh, that's cool. What's an Ed de Bubba? There's a Hard Rock Cafe. Ed de Beavis. Have you have you been there before? Oh, never mind. I read the next line above it. I would go there. Yeah, okay. Since 1984. God, now you made me hungry for freaking this kind of stuff. Snarky servers. That's funny. Are they pretty rude, or is it just mostly like basic rudeness? You know, just comic. The Rocket. Four left in the archives lunch pail, folks. Four left in the lunch pail. You ever been to Lambert's in near Branson, Missouri, where they throw rolls and what else do they? I think they just throw rolls. I've always seen them pretty accurate with their throwing and the roll throwing, but I guess some woman got hit in the face and sued them, so they may not throw rolls anymore. They used to come around with like pails of food, and I don't remember if it was all you can eat or not. I remember I only ate there twice, and I remember the second time. I don't remember the first time all that well. The second time we had to wait. It was like an hour wait, and the woman we were eating with, she drove down. That's funny enough. The woman we ate with was the woman that lived. We stayed with. Me and Hillary stayed with on our trip across the country when we stayed in the town above, little town above Cincinnati, in Wilmington. She lived in Wilmington, and Pam was her name. So we slept, or we stayed with Pam. And later on, me and Tammy went to Cedar Point with Pam. This is about 10 years ago. We stayed. with her. She lived in another town in Ohio and closer to Cedar Point. And my kids were, Ezra was probably 8 or 9, and he was just not quite big enough to try all the rides. The other kids weren't that big, and um, yeah, I think it was 8. And Zaven was 6, and Lennox was 4. And Pam, she came down and visited us, probably around that same time, 2014, 2015, and 2013, in that era. And we went to Lambert's. And we went to some great cavern caves, and the caves are near that Branson area, and we went to the Lamberts. So you'll have to go eat at Lamberts. Let's see if they still throw rolls. Lamberts, Missouri. Oh yeah, I'm close to I'm probably closer to Bentonville than Springfield. I mean, uh, Springfield's only like 30 minutes away from Branson. Yeah, it says they still throw rolls. The throwers are skilled, making it almost impossible to miss the toss. If you are intimidated, they will hand the roll. Oh, oh, that's right. They had the molasses too. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh yeah, so it's only 6 or 7 miles south of Springfield. Oh, there's more than one. Oh yeah, Sixton, Missouri, or how you say that, Sykeston. That's where. Remember, Lethal Weapon? He used to come in and break with us all the time. Lethal Weapon. That's where he's from, Sykeston, Missouri. Yeah, I miss him. What was his other name? Yeah, I think it was just Lethal. Oh, Lethal. Right. Lethal Weapon, Lethal Sports Cards, Lethal. But I didn't know they had. I thought the original was in Ozark, or they're south of. But they also. They bring around buckets of food. Oh, they have other. Alabama. There's one in Alabama. Foley, Alabama, Sykeston, Missouri, and Ozark, which is just south of. Yeah, they'd pass around. I can't remember all the foods they pass. Like I think it's mac and cheese and um, other fixins like green beans or some. I don't remember. Damn, I'm hungry for it though. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Oh, you've been to the restaurant? Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. if that was the case. I thought so, that you could eat all the fixins as they come around. I don't remember what they all were. I think it was a greens, like collard greens. I think it was mac and cheese. Let me ask. Wait a minute. I've never ate the greens before, right? I've just grew up in the north, so collard greens or whatever was just not my thing. Um, so I don't know where the freak. How did we? Oh, this summer we went to Cedar Point. Oh yeah. So who we stayed with was Attilio. Attilio is the guy when I was telling you the story about the Hillary when we drove and we met my friend in Terre Haute. That's him, Attilio. Well, he now lives in Indianapolis. And when we went to Cedar Point, he was kind of in the middle. We stayed the night there with Attilio. And he took us all out to eat, me and my 3 kids and my friend Cord, and he paid for it. It was like $130 or something, and he got, I can't remember the restaurant. It was like a chain or something. It was kind of the similar style restaurant as Lambert's, but it was kind of a fast in a fast food kind of format. You go up to the counter and you pick your things, and then you go sit down. They bring it to you, and it he got like this big party sampler. It's got like all of them. You pick like 4 meats, and it came with greens, and you picked like the fixings. And so he picked greens, macaroni and cheese. I can't remember, but the greens is one of the items he picked. Well, I've never tried them in my life, so I was like, okay, I'll try it. You know, what the heck? I'm hungry, and I'll try anything. Except for I'm a little weird on some kind of weird meats, like lung and stomach and crap. But and so me and all 3 of the kids tried it, and all 4 of us liked it. So now we've been buying at the store. They've got, and this doesn't call greens in this instance. I think there's 2 different in this brand. You can get the collard greens or just the greens. And we get the greens, not the collard, because I think the collard is a little bit more. I don't know if I find it spicy as much as it's kind of more bitter, whereas the other one is not quite as bitter. And we like it. I'll show you right now what it is. Rockin', guys, we got 4 left in this tin archive. Let's do it. We can also, if y'all would rather do 2022 high number, chasing some of them rookies, we can do 2022 update blasters, and that's about it on the baseball. Rock and roll McDonald's, rock and roll McDonald's. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Last night we ate tuna. We ate 5 cans of tuna, and we just mix it with mayo and onions and mustard and make a little, and we put it on crackers, or make a sandwich. Lennox made a sandwich. I put it on crackers. I don't think Ezra ate any. Oh, here's the beans that I eat. This jalapeno bacon. I'm gonna get a couple of those for my next round. You dummy! Why is it not? My fat finger is not hitting the plus. Oh, here it is. These Margaret Holmes, that her brand I like. And so she's got this like seasoned cabbage. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm not going to get it, though. Not this round. I don't get it very often. Another thing I like are these Bush's sidekicks. I really like those. Okay, here it is right here. We had to get the stupid Glory Foods one because they were out of the brand I like, Margaret Holmes. So they substituted it with this. And what was the kind we got? They substituted it. Mixed greens. Not collared, but it's similar in style. I'm sure it was good. It's good. I don't like that brand as much. I guess they must be out of hers again. Yeah, like this is not a bad one right here. Because these are like family size cans, so we can all eat on them. The kids don't eat that many vegetables, but they'll eat it. Enough to where that can will stretch all four of us. They must be out of it again. Their brand. Oh yeah, here it is. There's the collared flavor. Oh, this is the thing I love the most. This rice, red beans and rice of her brand is so good. That's what I eat the most of her products or their products. I've got a can of this in the tomatoes, corn, and okra. I've not eaten it yet. Yeah, this is the one I like. Seasoned mixed greens. I don't know what's the difference in mixed greens and collard greens, but it's turnip, bacon flavor. Oh, it's turnip and mustard greens. Okay. I wonder which one we like better. I think we like the mixed. I'm gonna have to get them. I don't remember because one of them I don't like as much. I think it's the collard I don't like as much. I think the mustard turnip ones is the ones we like. Come on down, boys. I'm hungry, even though eating all that freaking food. Here's what I ended up getting. I got sausage, green beans. This is hot chicken. This on both of these sides is the hot garlic chicken, hot soup, hot whatever it's called, egg soup, and then I got wonton. I got a egg roll which I didn't really like. I didn't even eat the noodles; they're cold. Shrimp and a little chicken. Four left, guys. Four left. Man, it's slow tonight. Eric. 2 left. Two land. I'm probably not going to be live tomorrow. 90% chance I am not live. I'm probably going to watch the football game with Carl because he's a Chiefs fan the first game and Lions the second. There's somewhere he wants to go, but he did sound pretty sick. And if he's gotten sicker, I assume then he's not going out. If that happens, I go live. But most likely, I don't, I don't really want to watch the Lions game in a bar or somewhere because, in fact, I don't know where we're watching the Lions game yet. So we're watching the Chiefs at this Route 66 bar and grill, which looks pretty. I've not been there. I don't know how long it's been around, but it's in Webb City, which is a little bit on my way. Webb City's famous for their high school sports. They're really big on football. They've won the state championship several times. They've produced a few pro players, and um, I mean I just don't visit Webb City all that often. It's about 10 minutes north of Joplin, but he lives in Carthage, which is kind of in between. Webb City's in between kind of us, and he goes there often. But he says that he doesn't think, and he says they do play the volume, like it's not. They play the audio with the video. A lot of the bars you go to, you can't hear the TV. There's no, so But he says he thinks that the Lions game won't have the audio because they're doing some kind of 1 year anniversary birthday party, and um, so he's worried that they're going to be doing festive things and turn the volume off for the game. So we're going to find another place to go in Joplin, but he doesn't know which bars play the game with audio, and I can't think of any. The few that I've been to recently to watch a game with him a couple times didn't. They were silent, just the TV with a caption. So I want to hear the announcers, unless it's Troy Aikman, and I still want to hear the announcing. So we got to figure out where to go. He thinks Buffalo Wild Wings plays the audio, but I don't remember them playing the game audio. But I might be wrong because they have like different. Like I remember they always had multiple TVs going. Maybe the center TV has the audio, and there's only one game, so that's possible. There's another wing place called Hackett Hot Wings. That's a local wing place. It's kind of in the same sports bar mode. Very expensive hot wings. Um, I don't recall their TV setup. They've grown so big that they went from one little room to kind of expanding. So I don't know how their setup is now. They've expanded a few times. We could go to Old Chicago, like a pizza place chain with TVs, but I don't think that they play the audio. There's another little brewery from Oklahoma City, little restaurant. Now it's a kind of a chain. They have just a little, kind of like an Applebee's setup where there's the little bar when you walk in the center, and then the tables around it, and the TVs are just in that little island bar. I definitely don't remember them having audio with their TV. There's only like two. Two left, guys! Sorry, I know it's slow tonight. Trying to think, maybe we could tweak it to. I mean, it's just gonna be one less spot in the same value, so I don't think kicking the credit out, we're still gonna need one. So if I just jumped it, kicking 20 out and making it 10 spots. One left. Do we want to? I can rework it so that there's none left, and kick out one of the credits. Or is there someone that wants to just get in on it now with one left? If I were to kick 20 out, I just gotta see if it changes the numbers. No, I mean it really don't. The reason is because I'm shaving it. I actually. Do you just want me to kick out 20 and just roll with it? Same line. I'll take the choice out. Oh, of course he's saying leave the choice. I I mean it's only one spot. I can't believe can't fill it. I'll just leave it all in. It's only one spot. Will somebody have come in? No, because I don't want to take out the bad choice. I want to take out the choice because I want to leave the basketball because the basketball is the hardest to fill. So I'll just leave it. We'll fill it. We got one spot, and I don't want to. We'll get one person to drop. We have one spot. All right, there we go. Cards fan takes it. Now we're full, guys, and with the full credit. And you notice I'm not adding the Mike Z in here right now because I'm leaving the basketball. Once the basketball is gone, the Mike Z will come back. So I messed up by buying the basketball. I'm sorry for that. It's actually not that bad of a product. I'm gonna look into selling the. I have three. I have one more box after this one. I'm gonna look into just selling it right out. If it, thankfully, it's. I think the values of it's up. So. Okay, I'm gonna roll. Everybody here. I think everybody just either text me or pays. So. I don't have to text you. There's only a handful of people I actually got to text these days. Well, Mike Z's not coming out of my pocket though. That's the problem. I know guys. Sometimes I gotta move stuff just so I can get the capital back so I can get other stuff. Okay, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trust me, I would rather the Mike Z's go first, but I am in no dire need of getting the money back on that. That money's already out of my pocket and spent and gone. Ah, damn it. So I guess in reality, this damn mouse tonight. Sometimes it gets where it's all out of hair there. Aw. Eric! Got it first. We're opening the lunch pail. I mean, honestly, there's some big money potential in the basketball. I mean, it's not like it's a shit product like 2021 Topps Chrome or whatever that was that we're probably going to be stuck with forever. Eight. I can't even remember what I want. What? Oh yeah, lunch pails. But I don't care about the lunch pails. So who do I want? Like rookie chase. Where's the auto? What autos have we gotten so far? I'd kill myself if a freaking Skeens something came out of there. Cards fan. And so we had a pirate auto already. Do you want the 20? Do you? Sure. Do you want the Padre? I mean, excuse me. Do you want the Cosmic? I'm just gonna take the credit because I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take. All right. Oh. Uh-oh. Leave it open. Tonight. Oh, our first. You said White Sox. I was like, where is the Cubs? Oh, stupid me. They're freaking Morgan side again. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah. Cheerio. Lawler. Muddled sleeves. No, they're not too bad. 35, well, 40, wait, no, wait, 35. We could probably do 3 of them at a time. I just gotta, it might just be 40 credit. Depends on how much credit we could do. I don't know, I could work the price. It's just gonna be, I don't think I think I got them on Blowout. When Blowout don't have any uh, sales tax or shipping, so that saves us. $1.99, 105 out of 199. Nats, Eric. I probably was intending to do 3, unless you wanted more credit, but 3 was the intention. I got 6 of them. I know, right? I actually this one isn't. It pops though on this one at least. Like I can see it. But yeah, it's not only the font, the way it's stamped on there is weird too. Shotani, Dodgers flavor. And the wrappers are weird. Jordan Walker, is he gonna be a star still? Langford, Sagar. Oh, weird. They put the purple on top of the... Oh. Surprised Mantl's not number 7. Jackson Holiday. On which one? Which one am I comparing? By the time you drop it, I'm already... The Bichette and the Holiday. 43 on the Bichette. I think 43 is normal. Oop. Yeah, all of them are 43. The Holiday. Ooh, Cubs. Ryan Dumpster. Have we got any like big autos yet though? Yeah, it's the same. It must just fluke. Oh yeah, let me, because I've been sorting them correctly. Went the wrong way, jeez. Okay, do you want me to line a high heritage or 3 blasters or another archive? Yeah, and that's what I thought it was, because Eric sent a bunch of those pictures like that, but I just wasn't sure, you know. I assume, Eric Morgan, you've already used your. Or is it still good? Well, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to assume it until you confirmed it. Padres. So we got. So, and what was I gonna say? Oh, I have a Bowman Draft Sapphire. I was pricing the teams. Is there anything different about the Sapphire than the regular Bowman Draft? Because I can just use the prices from the and just adjust them based on the box cost. I don't remember what this even cost. I forgot I ordered it. It was like a month ago or more. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta. I mean, maybe it might be even. Sometimes it's better to sell those right out, right? But because I don't know how popular the Bowman draft's gonna be because it's a lot of Bowman not lovers. Let's do the 322 blasters. Oh, I'll have to look at the. Oh, that's gonna be tough. And I don't know who the top autos are, right? In the Dodgers, Padres, but I don't know the names. So I saw the Tigers sign one of the number 4 ranked international prospect. I gotta look and see if we pulled any. Oh, we need to look and see if he's in the Tripoli boxes here. If I can chase him. Are they still in the draft? Um, if we're doing Bowman draft, it's going to be a picker team, just for clarification. There's no way we could do it otherwise, nor would I want to. Okay, so oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go around tomorrow and take a look for some stuff. So hopefully we can find stuff, but uh, and then okay. Well, how many people? I just need to know how many people are interested in these blasters, so I know who's in the room that wants to. I see. Let me see. Who do I see that might? Well, it's everybody. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, 3 blasters. Oh my gosh. Hold on, my eye all of a sudden. Um, to do 3, be 12 spots, 1 snake, 15 or 2 for 28. We're gonna. If you guys take 3, I'm going backwards. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see where we're at. 2 left. Trump, 1 left. I'm probably just going to take a bunch of basketball spots with hopes of getting the Wemby spot, San Antonio. I would love a shot at a base card of him in that product. Yeah, what, London had one or two? Oh, God. Hopefully tomorrow we find some. I do have some body who I do have some prison football coming. I got lucky, yeah. I got 3 megas, three of the. I'm probably gonna do in 3 blasters and 3 of the whatever fat packs I think. So I'll probably do the fat pack and blaster together, like 2 and 1 or something. I don't know. Oh well, yeah, yeah. Besides the chance at the base, the auto, of course. I don't think in terms of autos, right? I am not an auto chaser. So myself, I'm a I'm a base chaser. I love base cards. I love parallels. So to me, that's the where I collect. Yes, I get an auto of Wemby. If I get the Wemby spot and then I get auto Wemby, fudge, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, really, fudge? I don't think mine will probably be your Monday, Tuesday in that range because I don't know if I got even a message of shit. Penguins filled it, you are lovely, baby. Anyone else want in while we're full? 10. And right now, I'll be honest, I'm really thinking I'm buying into the Wemby hype right now. Like, before I was just he's hyped up because, of what he is, but now his playing here too, I'm definitely like I think he's someone you need to buy and sit on and stuff. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god! I think he's gonna be like Mahomes. Oh shoot, hold on. Got this in the wrong lots here, guys. Okay. I think he's gonna be Mahomes style level of collectability. Ah, gotcha. Because I haven't got any correspondence from that shipment. In fact, I'm starting to wonder if I ordered them. Like, ah, my God. Oh, man, I almost threw up. I don't know what I did right there. My mouse is going crazy tonight. It's such a fast mouse. And I can't, I give up fighting the sensitivity. The good thing is that I no longer have any problems with my USB ports. I used to have was ports. Right, and I'm buying into that statement where he could possibly be the best player. Like like the hype was when he was coming out of France. Remember, was he's the best player to come out since LeBron and is going to be better than LeBron. I was like, whatever. They say that about everyone. Greg Olden and whatever. Zion. They may have been talented without getting into the injuries, but I don't think they're ever. They're the generational talent. They always say that. This time, I'm believing it. I think he's generational. Ever. He could if he doesn't get hurt, he potentially could be one of the best players ever. Right? His skill set is just crazy. So I want to sit on him. Crumpety. Right. Everybody graded the shitload of freaking uh, Mahomes base. I mean, they still hold pretty damn good value for as much as there was. Yes, 22 update. I'm sure they're not at Wemby type levels, but I still think there's going to be some value in the base. But there wasn't near as much demand in 2017 either, right? The amount of collectors from 2017 to now is probably just as much as the increase of demand, right? I think it's pretty close. Two. Eric. Oh, Jesus. I probably got 5 or 6. I think freaking Maxwin's got about as many as I got. No, she's got 3 or 4, I think. I think Penguins gave her one. Somebody else, was it Penguins? Lund gave her one. There's a handful of you guys that gave her some stuff. Nothing super crazy. But she also wants like Kyrie Irving base. She wants Luca base. She wants Steph Curry base. Just she's happy with those stars bases. Giannis. I gotta. In fact, that's something I might do this weekend. I'm not gonna mess with her this weekend. At some point soon, I'm gonna be gathering her box to ship it. I don't know what it costs to ship to the Philippines or how the customs work. She wants me to ship her some whiskey. Not that they can't get whiskey there. I don't know why she wants me to ship it. And she doesn't want me to ship expensive whiskey. She just wants me to ship her whiskey. So I'm going to ship her $10 cheap plastic bottle whiskey. That to me tastes just as good as expensive whiskey. Like this. I have no idea why. They can't get rich and rare Canadian whiskey, so I probably won't mail it with the cards. I'll probably mail it in a separate box. You don't want me doing that, but I think if you mail alcohol to Philippines, it takes like 3 months. Is for some reason. But I'm mailing her stuff like this. like a tin. She's excited about this, you know. I got a Wemby one. I got her. Who's up, by the way? Penguins. I got her this T-shirt off of Fanatics. It was like $6, maybe not even that much. It was on clearance. It was the Lakers. She's a big LeBron fan. Her son likes Kyrie and Giannis and Tatum. So I got her this T-shirt for her. And then her son also loves Kobe Bryant. This this was like $12 or something. It's a Kobe like kids jersey. He's 13, 14. Smells clean. Yeah. Yep. In fact, she just moved back home with her parents and her son because they in the Philippines a lot of times to work they go to the big city, they leave their parents and kids with the kids with the parents. So she just moved back home with them like a couple days ago. And she called me and he was there. He was singing. I watched him sing. It was pretty funny. He he I showed him the jersey. I couldn't tell. He didn't really. I couldn't tell. He didn't really give much emotion. Cubs. Ah, cosmic. Oh God, I'm hungry. God, I'm hungry. God, I'm hungry. Penguin. Oh. I had Chinese buffet, and man, every time I eat Chinese buffet, it makes me feel like I got a pit in my stomach. You know it? Oh, penguins, thank you. Like I'm hungry again 2 hours later, so fast. I didn't eat. I only ate 2 plates. I never really eat a lot. I can't eat. I'm not a big eater, you know. Sometimes I only eat one time a day, you know. And in this particular case, I mean, I'm seeing some dudes. I'm seeing guys that are like crippled up, 70-year-old looking old guys, you know, barely can hold their plate, freaking mounding it. I mean, it's a mound. I'm like, jeez, how can they? They're just shocked by that. Shocked by it. God, some of the names in this, like him. Is he still playing? I didn't know he's still playing in 22. Gore. Man, I like. Oh man, why is that one so fat? Is that got that fakie in there? You want the Philly double? Okay. I mean, yeah. I'm probably just gonna stick these in your box anyways. Pena. Oh. I don't know. So you're gonna get probably one relic. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, okay. I can see it. I can see it. This is the year that they made the Topps logo so little. Oh no, it wasn't. That was 21? 2020? What year is the year they made the damn logo so tiny? Pujols. Brooks. Pujols. I like those inserts. Oh, Series 1. I thought it was this year because of the whiteboard like that, but black? Yes! Good eye. I guess there would have to be since there's 2, right? O's. Hey, Reek. Quan's nice. I like Quan. Don't like them. Royals silver rookie. Silver rookie. Didn't you get a nice 22? Oh no, that wasn't Trump. That wasn't 22 of the update. That was 22. What was that other product we're opening? Oh, the UK. Ah, yes. Oh, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. I'm hungry. Stupid Chinese food. All I did was get one round of rice in the middle, and then I kind of put the what do you call it? And I hate freaking Chinese buffet, but it wasn't bad. And some of the dishes were gross because I got there about 4 o'clock. It was right before dinner, so they were kind of that lull time when they just allow a lot of their food to sit there and get rubbery, and that was the case. So they put the fresh on the bottom, they pile the old on top, and you got to kind of dig through it so you don't get that the rubbery, gross stuff. That's why I usually don't like it. Oops. Almost missed a Cardinal rookie. I caught it right in the corner of my eyeballs. Oh, really? I didn't even see the Quan 87. That's funny. It's like I missed it. Like I've probably seen it, but I didn't think of it. Right. No, I didn't have a choice though because I had to walk up to Astros about 4:30. It was just they're just transitioning into the night, so you had to be choosy on what you had to be smart. You had to be strategic, and I did for the most part. I what sucked. The thing I liked the most is the little chicken. They do the fried chicken. Just chicken, wings and fried chicken. My favorite, but they didn't replenish that one yet. The whole time I was there, it was still the old. It was damn it. The other one was they do like kielbasa. There's like a kielbasa dish. Hey, there you go, trumpety. And there was like the old and the new. You could tell the old because it was like they're like dark, and then the new was so good. And then the crab wontons were the same. I had to wait for the fresh batch to come out. There you go. Put those tops to use. But I would just put the rice in the middle and I surround the rice with like whatever dishes that look fresh. And I only got 2 dishes. I got the hot chicken and the both of them were the hot, but neither one were hot, like spicy hot. And the other one was hot garlic chicken. That was so good. Both of those were fresh. Well, you had to dig underneath the lunch portion. I got whatever noodle dish thing they got there. I don't know what they call it. Lo mein or whatever. I don't know what they call it, what the actual name is. That was not good, and it was fresh. So I only ate a couple bites of that and just left it. Oh, the thing I ate the most, I even went back and got seconds on, was the shrimp, the fried shrimp. With cocktail sauce. Oh, God, I'd love it. And it, too, you had to dig through the new and the old. I got pretty lucky. Hey, Indians, retail, rookie. Gary Carter, Goldschmidt, All-Star, Romania. That's okay. I don't know. It was just kind of cold, even though it didn't look. Maybe I didn't get to it quick, but it didn't stay hot long. Yastrzemski. Penguins. Wit. Ramos with a little damage. I wonder if these all have damage. Nope. And this is just a kind of a more traditional Chinese buffet. It's not got all the crazy stuff. Like some of the buffets here, they got pizza and crab legs and chicken legs and crazy ass stuff, you know, squid. Oh, I was so worried about the corner, I didn't even think it could be numbered. It's probably gold. 50? Oh, 75. He's been playing better, hasn't he? Sucks that he's hurt. I mean, the corner. It's not horrible, but. Yeah, that's funny. I was at this one. They actually closed. This one it was called Oceans Buffet or whatever, and they had like the squid, like the big, like octopus, mini octopuses. That's what it was. And it was like, but they're kind of bigger, right? And I remember somebody got one. Tried to like they just cut a leg off it, didn't like it, and left the head and all the rest of it. I mean, barely touched any of it. I saw the woman pick up the thing and put it back into the damn buffet. I'm not even kidding you. They've actually were closed down by the health department because of other violations, but oh, really? I didn't even say it. Oh, man. I'm excited for tomorrow. And nervous. Excited and nervous. Excited and nervous. Lions. I think they can beat the Washington without too much trouble, but you know how it is. You know, their quarterback gets hot and runs on the Lions like crazy, but people haven't ran on the Lions very good much anyways, but running quarterbacks have done pretty decent, I think. So we'll see. We'll see. Another wit! Freaking Trump's box just went from 1 pound to 10 pounds. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, and they're fat. They won't even fit in a penny sleeve. Oh, I thought that was wit. Our first gold. Yeah, man, it might make the card sell a little bit. He's gonna be a superstar next year, guys. For the Yankees. It's. I don't even know what I have to snack on. I guess I might make a TV dinner. I'm gonna be up. I slept all day today, so I might be up late. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna watch a movie, and actually, I might watch Will Trent. And we just watched a damn good movie. God, what was it? I don't remember the name of the movie. We started watching the movie Seven. We didn't finish it. Oh, we watched the third Venom. I liked it. I don't like superhero movies typically, but this one is just a little different. Yeah, you're probably right. Even 2 years ago, when he was first called up, and he wasn't doing bad in the minors. AAA, he was kind of struggling a tiny bit, kind of giving precursor to what he was going to do. And they kept in my big boy fantasy league. They kept trying to trade me because I have a lot of Tigers, and they kept trying to trade him to me. And of course, the guy that had him was trying to, rake me through the rate me. And I knew. I'm like, no. I also had Vaughn. Boom! Stan the man! There you go. Short print Cardinals fan. I don't think you got this one. If you do, you got two. Come on, pull up the checklist. Pull up your spreadsheet. Hurry up. That was way too long of a nice. That delay in the nice is very concerning. Did you fall asleep with the Pop-Tart in your lap? I don't think it is. Well, it's 5'9". I thought, isn't this last year they did the Hall of Fame replacement, right? Or did they bring him back this year? I don't know. Penguins, do you want this vet base? If not, I'm going to give it to Carl. All right. Yeah, that's why I went this way. But I was looking at who that double card was. Or the tiger. It was a tiger. I was like, what? Oh. The very first card. I guess it would be the last card of the first pack. I thought that was a cardinal for a second. I think they no, I don't know. Don't they flip the 300s? Oh yeah. But I think I mean, the other number was just the gold, right? We didn't have any other number other than the parallel. I don't know. So that's. Do you want to do more? 3 more blasters? Heritage? Yeah, but sometimes they would flip the. Well, no, you're right. They don't flip the numbered cards, did they? They just flip the other junk. Is TikTok going away? Or is Trump going to save them? Oh, yeah. We can probably break this archives on Sunday. We can do 3 more blasters. I'd love to. Let's get her. I'll do 2 again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 left. Can we do another one? I guess I could try to just do it small with just 40. Oh, yeah? That bad of the auto to see the auto that bad, jeez. Man, Heritage Miner sounds fun right now. I might grab a few more boxes of it. Whatever year's decently priced. I don't care. 22 isn't bad. Are we still filling the 12 spotter with all 3 credits? Let me just drop and see where we're at, because that's what the line is. I haven't relined it, have I? I don't think I did. So, kids. We're at 10. Do you want me to try to just... It'd be full if I reworked it. Like that. Oof, technically... I can't do 10. I can't do 10. I gotta do 11. The best deal is with the 3 credits. So if we can get 2 more... was the best deal. Otherwise, I gotta go. We got 2 more. 2 more with... It's a 2 more. I gotta go 11 with this credit. So it's 2 more. Or 1 more. Two more for that. 1 more without it. Penguins go one more, someone else goes one more. Ow! I'm gonna go pee while we contemplate the one more. Why are you sitting there, weirdo? Never sits in the middle of the floor. Always like off to the side. Or I'll just take it. Let's go. Hey, there's a Chinese story right there. Did you hear it, Trump? You want to see the picture? Oh. Alright. So these are what I'm talking about. See how I screwed up and there's the fresh sausage kielbasa. God, it's so good. I don't get there's like onions and stuff with it. I just get the meat because it's too hard to dig out the meat in like fresh veggies. But you see how that one's not fresh? I just threw it. I always get a plate where I put my trash because I get a lot of these pop or fried shrimp that got the tails on it. I only ate one bite of the spring roll. I don't know if it was fresh or not. I don't like our egg rolls, so I just took a bite. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. There's the lo mein. It was kind of cold quickly. This was kind of oldish crab wonton, but I still ate it because I like wonton. I ate because it was kind of tough. I didn't eat the top part, just the middle. Then I went and got another one that was fresh later, and it was good. The chicken, the chicken wings are usually my favorite. No, they call me and my wife got in one of our biggest arguments in our marriage was over that very thing. Crab ragoon, or in Michigan we call them crab ragoons. In Joplin, they're called crab wontons, and we've got an extreme argument in 2001 over it. And then when we went back to Michigan, I showed her that we call them ragoons. So, yeah. But needless to say, that's what I got. So, and then my middle, I just put the rice in the middle, and then I put the stuff around them. And in fact, not only did I prove her that I was right, it was like 6 years later. I remembered that argument because, okay. So this is the spicy garlic chicken, and this is the hot chicken. This just is chicken. This is like got cauliflower and other crap. Probably better to see here. It's got mushrooms, chicken, cauliflower. I think that might be it. And then I only like these green beans when they're fresh. And you have to, because there's always, people eat those very fast. So they kind of get gross very quickly. And that was all I ate. I did get the hot egg drop soup. I didn't like it. Some restaurants, they make it good. This one was not good. I didn't like it. It wasn't very flavorful. And that's all. And then you can see my cocktail sauce, and that's it. I did go back for another scoop of the fried shrimp. I got another wonton, and I got something else. Oh, I got another little scoop of rice, so I could kind of. I like to have the rice with the meat, and I didn't. Almond chicken? I don't think so. I didn't really eat much of this because it was kind of cold, and it was like I didn't get the fresh of that, so. I don't know almond chicken. I'm not a big Chinese person, and going up in northern Michigan, we didn't have Chinese restaurants. So it wasn't until I moved to Joplin that I started to even eat that kind of thing. And out in Springfield, Missouri, right next to Joplin, they are the originator of the cashew chicken, but I don't know about the almond chicken. Yeah, I never ate Mexican restaurants or Chinese restaurants where I grew up. Small town, um, didn't have any Chinese. I think for a moment there was a kind of a American Mexican restaurant that sold tacos and burritos, but it was not like an authentic. It's called Lixie's, I think. And I think I ever ate there because it was kind of where it was at. We had to walk. We didn't drive. My mom didn't drive, so if it was not within walking distance, and that restaurant was like 15 miles away. Now I do like if I go to order. I don't like buffets. So like if I go get Thai food, I like chicken fried rice. I don't like saucy dishes. Dishes that are saucier. I like the just I don't know. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Kisby, you're on my top. What I don't like buffets in general. I'm freaked out on buffets because of the amount. Of course, there's like this chubby 10-year-old kid coughing. At least he coughed into his arm, but it's like 6 inches and like so I mean as he was scooping food, and I'm like, oh, this is why I don't like buffets. But it was close. I didn't want Schlossky's, I didn't want Moe's, I didn't want Sonic, and I didn't want Jimmy John's. So my next option was either McDonald's or the buffet or Pizza Hut, and the buffet won out because it's fast. I can just go in, eat, and go out. Oh, I'm up. I'm gonna go 2, Eric. So, but I don't like buffets in general. Like we have a Golden Corral. Ugh. Man, I don't like it. For $19, I hate it. I like the concept of it, but I don't like eating in them. Right now, the Golden Corral's food don't taste bad. I don't. Typically, they're really good about rotating the food in and out, unlike a Chinese buffet, and unlike this specific Chinese buffet. It's a smaller one. It's not quite as busy. So I like the dishes that are drier type, not real like added sauces. This place that I ate at don't really have those. They're all the saucier dishes. And I shouldn't be eating that much carbs with the rice and the noodles. But man, I love fried rice. Ugh. Oh. That's why a lot of times I'll just pick the chicken out of it and not get the sauce or the veggies, because the veggies are usually pretty saturated with the sauces. I'm probably just gonna cook a TV dinner. I made myself extremely hungry. Whew! Damn Dodgers get the top guy. Not that I thought they wouldn't, but I guess I didn't care if it's not the Tigers. I don't care where he went. Yeah, Cards fan didn't even say goodnight. Penguin! It's time to. Whew, God, I'm hungry. I go, arr, arr, arr. So I'm not sure what the difference in almond chicken and cashew chicken is. Cashew chicken, the way that it started in Springfield, Missouri, it's got like a gravy sauce. Oh, he did? I didn't even see it. I saw the last thing he said was Cubs and. Oh, good night. Yeah, I missed it because he didn't. It just was abbreviated. He usually says it fast and goes. Anyways, he don't wait for a response. What did I miss? Well, I don't know. I'd have to see it. I don't think they're the same. Now the pictures I googled on that, they were breaded chicken. But it's not the same. The the cashew chicken is like a gravy. Um, See, it's like that with the gravy like that. Literally like a brown gravy almost. God, it looks good though. Mm-mm. Yeah, see the Springfield style cashew chicken? Deep fried version of this closely associated with Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, this David guy, the guy, my buddy that just died he he was friends with Max, and Max would I think he also had a store in New York, but he was friends with him. Because his nephew would come play basketball with us. He owned a store here. Well, he lived quite a while. He lived 100. He was 100. Wow. Hmm. I don't know if I've actually had the true cashew chicken. I don't know. Um, my friend Russ, who you probably hear me talking about hanging out with him often, he took us to Springfield 2 years ago just to eat it. To go to some specific place in town that is like famous for the Springfield style cashew chicken, and and I did not get it. God, that was expensive. He bought it for me and the kids. He got sushi. I don't remember what I ended up getting, but that was probably back. Jeez, and after we went to God, where did we go? He got sushi in his chicken, his cashew chicken, um, and the kids got sushi. Then after we went to like a record store and some comic stores and books, like gaming stores, board game. Went to a board game store. We went to this place called 1984, which was for $10 you could play all you want, arcade games and pinball. Then after we went to this place, a ramen noodle, like a trendy little thing. He did not buy that one for us, and that cost me like $80 for me and the kids. I did not care for that though. It was okay. Fancy ramen for $20 a bowl is not my gig. I think what I ate probably was decent. I mean, it probably wasn't horrible, but oops, that's not a rookie. Thought that was for a second. I thought his shoe, and then I read the name, and I'm like, oh no. Oh, okay. Who's this guy? Oh, he's from River Falls, Wisconsin. Yeah. Oh. Well, they moved the helmet pack down. It was the second from top. Now it is third from bottom. Wisconsin Stevens Point. They have baseball there? Hey, Daddy! So weird. Don't be jealous. Yeah, really. Trump, tell him. Tomorrow, Carl's coming to get me. God, you know, we're gonna go around and look at Walmart and Target and crap. But no. But we're gonna eat, and I think, but we're not gonna go eat until the game starts. Oh man, that's right. I gotta remember. I gotta get up by 1 o'clock. I'm gonna probably stay up late working on shipping. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling lazy and tired. Oh my god! Oh, Corey Seager. Oh, Daddy. You're still getting it, baby. You're still getting it. You're still getting it. Oh, Daddy. $5 probably, you think? Old Maxwin is drinking at about 10 a.m. They started drinking. It's a Saturday there in the province, and they got family visiting. She's drinking the old brandy. They just drink it straight. She messaged me about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. I said, "How you doing?" "I'm drunk." She's the only girl drinking too. God. Oh, really? Oh, see, this one's back to being the second one. So maybe they moved it because... Wow, Derek Hill is a Tigray. Haven't seen some of these cards. Oh my gosh, Becky, Cardinals fans gonna cry. Oh, it's black too. It's black. $2.99. You know, it's just their culture. Really, it is. Because I mean, it literally is their culture, man. It's just their culture. I mean, I'm not arguing with that point, but, you know, I mean, look at this. All these young guys, you know, they're all cousins, and that's her dad. I don't know who all these. That's her brother. There she is. She's the only girl. But look, they got all these fifths of brandy, and they just drink it straight, you know. Some of them chase it with water. I think that's what she's doing. Is that a rookie on the Carlson? It's just a big. It's just there, weekend. No, amazingly, she's not drank very much at all since she's been home. I thought, she's gonna be home with her brothers and her parents, and every night they're gonna just chill out by the campfire before bed and drink. But no, she hasn't. I think they're more. Yeah. It's a beautiful, dude. They're right on the ocean, like right on the freaking ocean, and it's like palm trees, and you can see the mountains in the background. Oh man, it's just tropical and resort, and so amazing. In fact, across the street is a resort, but it's kind of abandoned-ish. I think it's for families too. I think for her to come to the United States would be really difficult. Just from what I've researched, it's a lot harder, more expensive, more steps and hurdles. Shoot, I'd love to bring her here and let her go on camera, and while I can sort and ship. I'm kidding. I mean, that'd be great. You know who wants to move to the States and break is Peyton and Keeson. Peyton was just kind of and serious about it this time. Peyton is a big fan of Trump, the president, and big fan of. In fact, she made a comment. One of her last comments she made to me was, she wants Canada to become the 51st state. But I think she really wants to come over to the States and break, because she was asking me, like, what would it take, what we would need to do, how would we do it, crap like that. That one looks different. Oh, it's the same. Both chrome. But as for Maxwin, yes, I'm sure she would love to come here. I would love to go there. Jeez, if there was a way for me to be able to work there and live there, gosh, man, it'd be so amazing. Part of the big drawback for me is having kids here and being that far. God, that'd be so hard. But shoot, Ezra wants to move to Myanmar, so he ain't thinking about staying around me. I don't know why then I would want to. I mean, I know why I would, because I want to be near my kids. But yeah. I think it's all the questions and how Peyton was thinking. She really wants to move here and break full time with me and Keeson. And I think she's serious. She wants to ramp it up like we were when she worked with me. We used eBay a lot then. I don't know if we can still use eBay. And I don't know a lot of the answers to her questions. Like, can we do it? We could do it, but what would it take to get that point? I don't know how to get there, right? Of course, I would love that. Much easier to get Peyton here in Keeson. Yeah, well, somebody was saying there's a way now you can get on it. When they first took away it for the breakers, but there's now there's another way of getting to it. I don't know. It might have been Keeson, actually. I can't remember. Oh my god! Yeah. Maybe. It's crazy. Guys like me and Mad broke so much on eBay, Perfect records. Off-centered, but... Cards fan, you took the wrong time to go to sleep, you dirty dog. I'm so mad that there's no more camo. Not that Penguins is going to probably grade it. What a good 2 boxes, really. Blasters. Man, I would love to go to the Philippines, though, just to live. I watched some TikTokers that travel to the Philippines, and, wow, man, just to eat the street food and travel and see the, man, just that would be the life, man. Oof. Oh my gosh, I got so excited about that, I missed a Julio Rodriguez. It's funny. I thought, man, I bet you any money I'm going to get stuck with lot 10, but I forgot Penguins likes Cardinals. Hey, Penguins again. He was a decent name for a minute, but I think he got released. I think he's a Cub now? Or Texas? Or Astros? I probably shouldn't even eat before bed. I gotta get out of that habit. Though technically I'll probably be awake for another 2 hours at minimum, but still 2 hours for bed is probably not a good thing. Is it blue? Did I look at the number? Or is it numbered? No, it's not numbered, but yeah, it's blue. It was. Yeah, these two three blasters have been pretty dang good. With the downtown or whatever it's called, home field advantage. Aren't you glad you took lot 10? Presley to 299. Houston. Oh, okay. Still nice. If he, I mean, I at one point he was a pretty top prospect, wasn't he? McKenzie. Baby. Wow, to me, Brandon Marshall has been playing a lot longer than that year rookie. Just, I don't know, just got that feel. Finally, a Julio base. I feel like we haven't got one in a while, even. Did you see that the Tigers, Colt Keith's mom's been buying up his rookie cards on eBay and then sending back like signed cards of his to the sellers? What was that last one? 873, so this is 874. Yep, most likely not going to be live tomorrow. Unless Carl gets too sick to want to hang. Wow. You know what's weird sometimes? I notice like blacks kind of get a lot more love than the like even Mother's Day or Father's Day. So I wouldn't I'd still think the camo would sell for a whole lot more, but it's kind of like the I always thought that was weird to me, like why would us like Prism Silvers on basketball sell for more than numbered cards? You know the print run, it's probably the lower print run, but it was just a trend that people like that clean silver look, right? Just like pitchers not getting the love in the collector world. Right, but what's a true color in Prism low numbered, right? I mean, shoot, 199 true color is still lower than probably the Prism print run. There's probably more than 199 silvers, right? So unless they don't like I don't know if the stamp on the front or back, but if the stamp's on the back, I would not care. I guess I don't know. To me, I'm more about the lower numbered rarity. But I get it. So there's again the reason the silvers sell for more is there's more demand, more people want it. Right. I mean, I remember the first year it was. I remember in 2015, I buy into Jaspy's breaks, and if you didn't get something, you would get a pack of Prism in the mail. Free Prism packs. God, I wish and I think it was Giannis's year, if I remember. Um, and then Ben Simmons. Talk about color in Prism and silver. The Ben Simmons year, and again, I don't know why it mattered, but you couldn't get his autograph in Panini products. So people went crazy chasing his parallels in the Panini products. So products like Prism skyrocketed. Yeah. And that was the year that it went from junk to hunk. And that was the year that I broke first, right? So, and actually, the prices didn't kind of get crazy, inflated until the next year, and I believe it was Karl Anthony Towns' rookie year, right? And then Luka, it just went stupid at that point. But I still remember in 2015 getting into Brasky breaks, and you would put, I think it was the 13, 14 for free, or is it 12, 13? I can't remember. It was a weird year. It was like a in There was still good, decent rookies in it, base rookies, but not, it's just junk. What year is Cat? Because the Cat was one of the years that kind of started um, the the pushing of it. Did we as a draftable lot by itself, or as a hit product? Yeah, we did as a hit product. Yeah, yeah. I forget we did it differently back then, right? So, right. Yeah. So Cat was really the first that kind of pushed it from junk to hunk. Then the Simmons made it outrageous, and then it was just impossible. The Luca Trey Young years when it became like $300 a box or more. I to get it from the distributor was like $300. Ah, yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, that's how we did it. So Sunday we should be able to break archives. Man, see, I wish we could do hitties like that, right? Where you could do a box and have two hits in a base, where it was under 100 a box. Now, to do that with most any hobby boxes, it's going to be, 30, $40 a hit. Most likely I won't be live tomorrow. Did you... What of this you got left, Eric? I can't remember. Did you take anything else? You should still have some, right? I don't think you took anything else tonight. I think so. That's what I'm showing. Yes. When did Giannis cross over to superstar stardom, though? Wasn't it 2016? And it wasn't right away, though, right? Oh, didn't Lund take some? Yeah, Lund had more than 2, 3 teams, because that's right. He took some of the cheaper teams. So I think, well, I can tell you how many he had. Oh, he had 3. No, he had 2. I'm wrong. I remember one of my friends' nephew. Well, my friend messaged me and asked if his nephew could message me. I said, sure. And his friend and he doesn't collect sports cards or anything. He just happened to have a Giannis Prism base. I don't know where he got it. I don't, whatever. But he texted me and said, "Hey, can you come over and take a look at this and let me know what it's worth?" And I said, "Sure." So he comes over. I go meet him out in the parking lot, and he's got this Giannis Prism base rookie. I mean, raw at that time was, I think, $200-300. I mean, it was quite a bit. Um, I think it was just, and huh, Daddy, the fudge. And I told him, man, before I seen the card, I said, yeah, you probably want to get it graded and sell it for whatever it is grading. It was quite a bit of money. I think it was like $900 or something. And I see the card and it's just scratched up. Corners are horrible. I'm like, dude, this card's not worth much. You know? I said, just sell it on eBay. I said, if you sell it, no. I said, if you sell it on eBay, make sure you describe its condition because you're going to get hung. I'm going to go see you guys on Sunday unless a miracle happens. I don't go live tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. I'm going. Good night. Anything else you want to do before I head out? Alrighty, boys. You have 32 left? Alright. Let me just go fix that. Let me get easy. Good night, boys. I'm kind of lazy. I want to go to bed now. Sleep tight. Let the... Oh, man. Crap.